Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft World War II build tutorial. And today we're going to be doing the T-20 Komsomolets, which is a armored tractor. Dare I say armored. Maybe against, like, what? 9mm. What is this thing going to stop? The armor plating's hardly thick to begin with. Anyway, the T-20 Komsomolets, it's a small little vehicle. It was requested, someone wanted it, and I have honestly no problem making it because it was a fun little build. It took me a few tries to get it right. And this thing, what's neat about my Komsomolets is that it's a, how to put it, it's sort of a vehicle which shows signs from two different ages of my building style. And not necessarily in the end product, but in its way, in its journey to get here. Because when I started building the Komsomolets, I was building based off of what I saw when I would look at a vehicle. It hasn't been until recently that I start building vehicles according to historical measurements. This has been something I have been doing for a long time, where I would be building according to what I saw rather than a measurement. Now, with certain vehicles, especially things that people may request from World of Tanks that may have never been built, you can't really do much, and you gotta improvise. So you use other designs that you may have from whatever nation as a how to put it, as a reference to kind of get an idea of what a scale of a vehicle would look like if it's made by this country, so you kind of have the right idea in your head. Okay, so it's probably this big. But in terms of vehicles that did exist, like the Komsomolets, we have measurements we can reference. So this is a 2:1 scale replica, and I build everything in 2:1 scale. Some things I built in the past have ended up being perfectly fine, because when I build things by eyesight, I end up building them in 2:1 scale anyway, or something very close to them. Except I have made very detrimental errors in the past as well when I've made things. But remember my T-3485 I made not long ago. That thing is actually pretty accurate to a 2:1 scale build of a T-3485. I want to remake that thing, especially now that I have newer blocks. I can make that thing look a heck of a lot better. But people didn't like that T-34 a whole lot, actually. Which I'm kind of sad about. People didn't like it. The thing is, it's perfectly fine. It is to scale with everything else that I build. But that's off topic. The Komsomolets here, why I'm saying this is a good, like, why this saw two different ages, is because when I started building it, I was building it according to eyesight. But I kept hitting brick walls when I was building the thing in terms of how I could design it. So, you know, production stopped for a while until I had the motivation to try again. And then when I did it again, I'm like, you know what, we're going to scrap what we have and do it again according to the measurements, because now I'm starting to do the measurements. And when I did, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is actually working. So I built it, and here we go. This is the Komsomolets. It's small, but it's packing with detail. So, what do I say about the Komsomolets? Historically, little tractor, carried the entirety of the Red Army on it. That, and also the Finnish army as well, because the Finnish did get their hands on some of these captured from the Soviets during the Winter War, and I think even the continuation war. But not a lot to say. It's historically significant to the Soviet army, and even to some foreign operators, but what can you say? It's a little tractor. So we'll begin with just building the thing. Shouldn't take us too long. So we're going to have a stone brick stair here at the front with the back facing toward the front. Two spaces to the left mimic that. We're going to have a placeholder here and here on either side, and take grindstones, place two forward, and then break the placeholders and go two backward. At the back, we're going to do an upside down stone brick stair on either side. Then we will take our cut sandstone slabs, because this is going to have an interior. It's small, but it's not really worth much, but it's there. Cut sandstone slabs right there. We're going to do dark oak slabs two across here, and then we're going to go two all the way back until right here, where we're going to take dark oak fence gates, do two here, open them inward. Do a stone brick slab right here on the top of the tracks, on the back, on either side. We're going to do an upside down dark oak wood stair here. We want the back facing toward the front. Do that on both sides. Dark oak slabs, do 2 on the top. And then we want an upside down dark oak stair with the back facing toward the rear again. We want to have a placeholder on the top here on either side and do an upside down grindstone. Now at the front of the tracks, we're going to do a top slab of stone brick on either side here, and then stone brick stair with the back facing toward the rear on the tops. Dark oak stairs, do 2 upside down stairs here in the center with 2 dark oak signs on the front. We're going to do dark oak signs down the side here, 3 on either side, from the rear upside down dark oak stair, and then along the 2 top place dark oak slabs, not on the front stair. At the rear of the vehicle, we're going to need dark oak stairs. Do a upside down stair here, and 1 here. On the inside here, we're going to take acacia wood. Get the kind where it's, bark on every side of the block. And I want to place it in such a way where it goes, the texture is going horizontal, and it gives you a bit of a grill look almost. Then, grab the green terracotta. We're going to do it here in these 4 spaces. I'm hearing a little bit of an echo from something. I think that may be my microphone. I don't know what is echoing, but I hear an echo. I'm not sure. I don't think that comes through the microphone, but I hear an echo myself. So it's a little bit annoying. If I can get inside here, I can see how this is supposed to be done. Because we're going to be using a banner here for viewport, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but yeah, you'll work with it. So we're going to do dark oak trapdoors here, open them that way, and then 1 here, open it that way. We're going to leave this space open for the banner when we get to that point. Let us grab our item frames so we can finish off these tracks here, and they stop bothering me so much. So we're going to do item frames on every wheel, and then the front wheel as well. Take our black stained glass panes, and we're going to do 1 in every item frame, and then the 1 here. Turn it once. That will finish off the suspension for the Komsomolets. At the rear, we will take our dark oak signs and then do 1 at the rear of the tracks on either side. Take polished black stone stairs and then polished black stone blocks. 2 blocks in the center, and then a stair on either end facing inward. We'll take a block of dried kelp, and we'll take some levers as well, and that will just be some cargo hanging off the back. Break that 1. Do 2 stone buttons on top of the polished black stone blocks there. Take some polished granite stairs. Do 3 here, and then 3 on the other side, placing them back to back. Take our dark oak trapdoors, place 2 here, and open them toward the rear. Dark oak stairs. Do 1 here, 1 here. Backs facing each other, and then do 1 here. The back facing toward the rear. We're going to do an upside down polished andesite stair right next to it. And on the front, we're going to do a lever with an item frame. And in that item frame, we're going to have a black stained glass pane. What we can then do is take a smooth sandstone slab, place 1 here as some cargo, take spruce trapdoors, green carpet, red stained glass pane. We're going to place a item frame here, red stained glass pane in it, and turn it once. Green carpet goes there, spruce trapdoors go on either side there. Then what we'll do is we'll take the birch trapdoors, place 2 here so that they open toward the rear. That will be your hatches to enter the crew compartment. Smooth sandstone slab, 1 goes here in the center. We're going to grab a chest. The chest goes here. This is just cargo. This is optional. You don't need to do this. You could just do stone pressure plates on either side and ignore the cargo, but I'm doing it because it looks nice. Minecart with a chest. We're going to need a rail. The rail should be placed here. Make sure it's running this way, not off to the side, so that the cart doesn't fall off. Take stone pressure plates and then a barrel. Do the 2 pressure plates here and then the barrel. How was that placed? It was placed going this way. And now, all we need to do is we need to do the banner. And the banner is fairly simple. So all we're going to do, get rid of all this, get the loom, black banner, we're going to need gray dye. Take the loom, place it in, place the black banner in there, take the gray dye, we're going to do a line up the sides. Oh no, we're going to surround it first. Doesn't really matter, doesn't matter what order I go in. Gray line up the side, up the other side as well. We can mark off the bottom of the banner if we so choose, just to cut down the amount of black, doesn't really matter. And then what we'll do, go in here, right that stair, place the banner in there, and then place the stair back over it, and there you have your viewport for the driver. Quick overview, make sure I didn't miss anything. Hate when I do that anyway. And it looks like I got everything, so that's the end of this tutorial. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you'd like to see anything, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to respond to you. As again, it was a short tutorial, but it was a neat little vehicle, and I hope you all like it. Hope you make some decent use out of it. It was requested, that's the only reason why it's here. I probably wouldn't have made the Komsomolets on, for any other reason unless it was requested. So I hope you all enjoy it. In the description, there's a link to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Discord. Please join the Discord. Come hang out with me and the rest of the community. You can also leave requests there where I'm more likely to see them. But as I'm getting tired, I'm just going to wrap this up here and now. So I hope you all take care, stay safe, and God bless you all. I'll catch you next time.